Hello neighbor, glad to know you. Hello stranger, let me show you around. Got a good thing going down in the country and the town. Late at night the stars are shining, early morning comes the rising sun. There's a light for everyone in the place where I am from. My sister, my brother, I share my gifts with thee. And I'll share with you the joy I've found. Bound together, we are free. Hello to my teacher, I'm reaching out to find out what you found. Got a good thing going down in the country and the town. Mountain miles are stretching green while city blocks are blossoming with sound. You ought to come see what we found in the country and the town. My teacher, would you mind to share your mind with me? And I'll share with you the joy I found. Bound together, we are free. Further together, side by side, and I'll share with you the joy I found. I got yours, you got mine, you got mine. All right, thank you so much. Thanks for coming out tonight. Good to be here in Asheville. It always is. How about it one more time for Danielle Howe for opening up the evening? So great. Yeah. Settle down. He was like, wake me in the morning, tell me there's no time for sleeping, and tell me that today's the day we're leaving. Drive us to the water's edge, dive into my heart instead. Tell me that we're home now, and home is where the heart has room to dance. It feels good enough for dancing. I know I have an audience with you here by my side, and if you need some privacy, I'll walk myself outside and count to 10. Mark the winter solstice with a moon dance for the weekend, and tell me that today's the day we're leaving. Drive us round to kingdom come, show thine work that need be done. Tell me we're in heaven now, and heaven is where everyone has room to run. It feels good enough for running. I know I have some work to do with you here by my side, and if we need somewhere to go, we'll all just close our eyes and count to 10. Time and again, it's clear I'm in trouble when you're not near me. Turn around, take your chances. Part the sea, don't leave it up to me. who I dance with, who I dance with. All these preparations have been made for the proceedings. Tell me that today's the day when needed. Throw thine hands up in the air. And throw thine hands up in the air. And throw thine hands up in the air and show me there's a fire somewhere. Point up to the sky now and open up your eyes and I'll find you there. And I'll find you anywhere. I feel we have a mission now and I believe there is a plan. And if it feels too much to bear, just sit right there and do the running man. Time and again it's clear I'm in trouble when you're not near me. Turn around, take your chances. Part the sea, don't leave it up to me. Part the sea, don't leave it up to me. Who I dance with, who I dance with, who I dance, who I dance with. Thank you. Good job. Good job out there. All right, well, what happened? What? Oh. I love solo shows. I love quiet shows. It's so nice. Somebody coughs and you're like, hey, what are you doing? It's so nice. Thank you. Okay, I'll shut up. Well, I'm from Massachusetts. I live in Burlington, Vermont these days. And I was just in Florida visiting my parents for the holidays. So this feels cold to me somehow. I don't know why. This is something about a cold rain. I love you too. They're both like, it's like he's doing it. When I was younger, bursting out of bed with that energy, I was like, sugar and milk, ma, sugar and milk, ma. Then I got older. I'm not sure how, but it's happening to me. Standing up here on this stage, think about when I was younger. When I was running down the sidewalk. Running full speed down the end of the street, saying, come on, boys, we're all digging in China. Oh, but now I'm older, brighter, wise beyond my years. At least I feel that way when I got my hot coffee in a paper cup. Burning my lip, may catch a fit if I don't take a sip, but I got that cold cream to smooth it out. So, spoonful of sugar, help that medicine go down. Stick in the mud, and now I'm watching the sun spin around and around and around, running down the sidewalk. Bah, miss my bus. But now that you're 19, well, ain't the only thing that I'm waiting on to come pick me up, 'cause I'm older, brighter, wise beyond my years. At least I feel that way when I got my hot coffee in a paper cup. sidewalk. Running full speed down the end of the street, but now the 219, well, ain't the only thing that I'm waiting on to come pick me up, cause I'm older, brighter, wise beyond my years. Used to feel that way when I got my hot coffee in a paper cup. Oh, used to feel that way when I got my hot coffee in a paper cup. This song is called Honeymoon Eyes. I wrote this many years ago. Thank you. I was living in Cambridge, Massachusetts at the time. I was dating a young woman. She was a wonderful person. I assume that she still is a wonderful person. She was an architect. I assume that she still is an architect. It was a short-lived relationship. I screwed it up pretty quickly. But I got two songs out of that experience. I got a really sad one at the end, and this is the other one. Tell me your number. You can tell me your name. Tell me your shoe size, little darling. And tell me anything. Just don't tell me you got better things to do. I'm talking about long walks in the sunshine. I'm talking about loving you. Tell me that I'm out of my mind for trying. Tell me to save my 2 cents for another dollar go to be denying. Just don't tell me you got better things to do. I'm talking about nothing short of spectacular. I'm talking about we loving you. From that very first moment that I laid my eyes upon you, the sunshine of life came rolling on into view. Bet another dollar I could make my 2 cents sound more crazy, but I do believe I'm falling in love with every inch and every mannerism of you. A little flip of your hair and the shape of your feet, and the way you're looking at me sideways as we're walking down the street. I think I like to, love to, hate to leave you, need you, wanna squeeze you all the time. Paint me pink with polka dots, honey. Take a look at my heart-shaped honeymoon eyes. Tell me your number, tell me your name, tell me your favorite color, little darling. You can tell me anything, just don't tell me you got better things to do. I'm talking about long walks in the sunshine, long nights in the moonshine. Take another step and you're all mine. I'm talking about loving you, loving you, loving you, loving you. Table for one, doesn't matter which room. Something by the window, if you got it, I'll take a booth. Whatever's clever, check under the name dweller. It's just me and all these ghosts I love. Peep at the menu, glance just to the side. Picture perfect Helen is looking at me in black and white. Was almost my missus, now she's sitting right here blowing kisses. Just another ghost I love. Skip dessert, well, hit the candy store. Same little spot I used to impress Eleanor. She was sweeter than the day, she lived too far away. And that's how she became a ghost I love. You get me through my day. You turn my dark to light. You don't fuss and you don't change. And you come home every night. Checked in is one, checked out is two. Met her in the hotel bar and we knew, well, what to do. I did the things I did before. She did the things she did before. That we learned from all the ghosts we love. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, ah, ah. You get me through my days, you turn my darkness into great white bright light. You don't change and I don't seem to mind. Replay the movie of every time you used to soothe me. And play it again, play it again, play it again one more time. Table for one, doesn't matter about the view. Doesn't matter who I'm with, where I go, or what I do. I do the things I did before. I feel the way I felt before. When it's me and all these ghosts I love. It's just me and all these ghosts I love. It's me and all these ghosts I love. Thank you. Thank you. That's called Ghosts. Got a table for one at Tupelo Honey today. It's good. What's the other place? Sunny Point? I think their biscuits are better. Not by a lot. I hope there's nobody here from Tupelo Honey. I really enjoyed myself today. It was great. Okay, good talk. I said that, people were like, stormy minds, they lead to stormy weather. I know I got clouded, lost it now or never. For so long, never quite knew where I was going. I gave myself no option of slowing, but I was moving so fast. I was moving so fast. I was moving so fast, so strong. a field I came upon a feather someone lost, brought it with me to a shade of heather and moss. And when that bird appeared above, I asked how it lost this part of him, so smooth and so strong, gliding along. Why leave anything behind? He said I was moving too fast. Said I was moving too fast. Said I was moving too fast to hold on to it. Screeching halts and starts and stops, must get back over the treetops. Higher and higher, and I can fly so far above the weather. I was cruising fast as ever when I hit that wall. Half awake and barely saw it coming at all. These days I just sit by the river, think about the boy that I was, point my eyes up towards heaven, and it shines a lot more than it does when you're moving too fast. When you're moving too fast. When you're moving too fast to hold on. The sun came up and the sun went down, looking for reasons in my head again. Where are you now? Where you've always been, far from where I am. Did I keep you there? Or did you run? Was it what I didn't do, or was it what I done? I've been hanging out alone, living on my own, just breathing. My heart's with you. Thought we tried to build a home. Turns out I was wrong. I was just leaving like I do, leaving like I do, like I do. The words came out and they fell to the floor. I'd pray to the heavens they'd go back in again. Such a simple solution. Turn back around. Little bit of sugar and we're good again. Did I talk too much or not at all? Something must be wrong with my head, 'cause I can't recall. And I've been hanging out alone, living living on my own, just breathing. My heart's with you. Thought we tried to find a home. Turns out I was wrong. I was just leaving, leaving like I do, leaving like I do, hey, like I do. Working on a new record. I'm thinking about calling it I'm Still Leaving. Just a working title. Still thinking about it. We're going to have so much fun after this song. Strange days, you know. I'll get happier after this, I promise. Summer passed by before I could bat an eye. Tequila sunsets, bleak sunrises. There's no more long days now, no more prize fighting. I'll even cut down on the drink and just please no more surprises. I see her wave to me, covered it from A to Z, with a look so heavenly that she's no longer giving me. Ships pass by outside the window in my room. They only know where they've been and where they're going to. They pass so mightily, steady in their gaze. They pass by each other without so much as a wave. Ships in the night, are we convinced we're gonna be reunited come the day? And my brother, how you been? Well, I've been blinded by my own worries and stories in the sense that I'm alone. Heaven zips by a million more ships in the night, and a trillion tons of gases from a billion silly asses. And I still pray for the masses as we fight the bloody fight. Well, bodies cannot stop these jacked up, gacked up ships in the night. And I reach out in the darkness for somebody I might hold. I reach out to the cosmos by staring at my phone. I reach a state of ecstasy, I return to despair. I remain educated, well-informed, and unaware. But my sister, I swear that I am good. Reach your arms around me and tell me that I'm understood. I can't believe the things for which I'm forced to take a stand. I can't believe that I'm the problem, not the plan. I can't believe that we elected that man. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Ships in the night, oh, we miss each other entirely from cradle to the grave without so much as a wave. And my, hey, looks like the sky is falling down. No, it's my time, it's your time, it's all just coming around. Run up the mountain and hide out while you can. There's a storm coming full of lonely, disaffected, angry men. And Father Time knows the way the cancer grows inside of me. Who will hold my hand when I'm in my final bed? When ships in the night, oh, ships in the night, oh, we miss each other so entirely. Ships in the night, oh, we. Someone shine your light on me. Someone shine your light on me. Ships in the night, oh. Thank you. My whole my whole Twitter feed today was all talking about the prospect of war with Iran, and I was posting about the biscuits at Montbleau. Honey, I guess it's all important. You know. There's better biscuits, yeah. I'm sure. I'm just a tourist. I don't know. It's pretty damn good biscuits, though. I'll tell you. Make biscuits, not war. Exactly, my brother. Let us all make biscuits together. Thank you. All right. The song is called Biscuits. Biscuits. That's all I have so far. I am thankful for my ankles, and I never think about them, but they balance me wherever I go. Unless I'm sitting down, then I think about them even less, you know. And I am special, my mama told me, and I've been around long enough to know the road can grow so long and so lonely. Testing my ability to be thankful. Now I'm trading in just a little bit of adventure for just a little bit of careful. On the road, I found my music. Off the road, I lost my mind. I'm fine, just some bumps and bruises. Painting takes a canvas, and music takes time. And I don't get anxious about my pancreas. To be honest, I'm not even sure what that thing does. I'm just sure grateful that it's in me. And I no longer have an appendix. I lost that thing in Vegas in 2003. And I am ready for what you give me. I'm already forgetting about betting on my own setting sun. Now that all that shit's done, let us shine until the morning comes. And I want to thank you for all I've been through and all I'll go through to get close to you, and one day hopefully know I always knew you. Seeing as I know you now, let us dance until this dance is through. On the road, I found my muses. Off the road, I lost my mind. I'm fine, just some bumps and bruises. Painting takes a canvas, and music takes time. Music takes time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Off the road, I lost my uses. On the road, I found my shine. And I'm fine, just some bumps and bruises. Painting takes a canvas, and music takes time. Music takes time. All right. I'd like to do a cover song for you. I think I've only played this one out once or twice. Maybe once, you were there. But this is a song from the 90s by a band called the Sundays. And I always loved this song. This was like, I would hear this in the CVS or something. I'd be like, what is that song? What is that? And it was like just before you could just like check in your pocket what it was, you know what I mean? And it was just like for years, well, not just before, for years I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I had a friend out in California that was eventually like, no, what is it? Just, no, it's this, by the Sundays. Anyway, here's a song by the Sundays. Everybody good? Yeah, you are. Thanks for coming out here on a Friday night here at Solo Acoustic. You're welcome. Always a pleasure and an honor to be in Asheville. It's so good. Everybody loves Asheville. Rightfully so. I remember years ago when I was coming here, it was like, yeah, man, there's like, it's kind of blowing up, and like, there's 13 breweries in Asheville. And then like last year I came and Jeff was like, yeah, there's like over 50 now. 75 now? Is that how it's going? Pretty soon the breweries will take over the amount of people in the town. That's good. Really? That's crazy. People I know, places I go, make me feel tongue-tied. I can see how people look down there on the inside. Here's where the story ends. People I see weary of me showing my good side. I can see how people look down, I'm on the outside. Here's where the story ends. Oh, here's where the story ends. Is that little souvenir from a terrible year that makes my eyes feel sore. And I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. And it's that little souvenir from a terrible year that makes me wonder why. And it's the memories that we share that make me turn red. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Crazy, I know. Places I go make me feel so tired. I can see how people look down, I'm on the outside. Here where the story ends. Oh, here where the story ends. Is that little souvenir from a terrible year that makes my eyes feel sore. And whoever would have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. Oh, the devil in me said, go down to the shed, I know what love is for. But the only thing I ever really wanted to say, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? And it's that little souvenir from a colorful year that makes me smile inside. And so I cynically said the world is that way. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Here where the story ends. Oh, here where the story ends. Oh, here where the story ends. Here where the story My friend Jody from St. Croix is in the house tonight. Are you here? You're so well behaved. It's like amazing, dude. I can't even believe. I've never seen you like this. You okay, bro? I wrote this song many years ago on one of the worst hangovers of my life on the island of St. Croix. The other top hangovers of my life were all on the island of St. Croix. And a couple on St. John, too, I have to be honest. I'd had a bad night. I mean, a night so bad I thought I was king of the world. And I drank till daylight. I mean, I never stopped once until my hands finally fell. And I fought my daytime self with a mighty dose of, hey, look at nighttime me. And I never do win that battle, but I fight it over and over and over, it seems. And I saw an old man smiling on a park bench, feeding the pigeons. My head was spinning, and as my young body ached, I wished for an old man's vision. And I watched the way he moved, slow, serene, and lucky to be alive. Thought to myself, I'm never gonna make it that far. Too many more nights like last night. And I'd rather be 75 and sunny than acting like I'm 17 and freezing again. I'd rather be up early in the morning than up late at night again, erasing memories of where I've been. Or to be through at 52 someday, stone-faced and bleary-eyed. You better believe I'm living for the moment, but my moment's growing bigger by and by. And I got a best friend. She don't drink or smoke like I've been known to. On occasion, she's got religion. And she's a one-woman dynamo and lights up every room she goes to. She says the light that's there won't go nowhere, nowhere. She don't spend every second smiling, but she's learning something exciting every day. She'd rather be 75 and sunny than 29 with a chance of flurries all the time. She'd rather be old as dirt than new as any $9 bottle of wine. Or to be thought at 35 on a stone with her back to the wind. You better believe she living for the moment, but her moment is the whole damn thing. I see these spin kids. There's a lot of them in Nashville. Seems like there used to be more. Maybe not. No, they're here. And I see these spin kids, double wide-eyed, rolling and tumbling. And they're roaming in inches, taking the high dive approach and screaming towards the water. Their hearts race a million miles as they buy another smile from a jar. Their bodies are screaming for the water, and you know, I just hope they can make it that far. I hope they're 75 and sunny, not 29 with a chance of flurries all the time. I hope we're all old as dirt, not new as every $25 ride that we try. Or to be thought at 35 on the stone with our backs to the wind. You better believe I'm living for the moment, but my moment, son, is the whole damn thing. And I say I'd rather be 75. Oh, how nice. How easy for me to say. I never broken a bone in my life, let alone had my heart or a hip replaced. And I keep this furious pace, and I still feel so good and strong. And I do get tempted for a taste, just a taste, to keep me going, 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 going. Yeah, but I got a notion that everything I've learned has been coming around. And my devotion to the new thing and the next thing and the hip thing is slowing down. And I've got a light in here, won't go nowhere, no way. And I don't spend every second smiling, but I'm excited for every day. 'Cause I'd rather be 75 and sunny than 39 with a chance of showers all the time, give or take. I'd rather be old and in the way than this year's new kid running for my life. Or to be through at 52 someday, stone-faced and bleary-eyed. You better believe I'm living for the moment, but my moment. You better believe I'm living for the moment, but these moments. You better believe I'm living for the moment, but my moment's growing bigger by and by. By and by. By and by. Oh, by and by. Thank you so much. Keith, yeah, you want me? I'll do it again. If you get drunk enough, I'll do it again. Keith, can I get a little more of this guitar up here? It seems like it kind of gained down a little. All right. Good job, everyone. Every day's a mishmash of death, dumb, and happiness. Like, how far can it go? You want the same thing, right? I want the same thing. I'll meet you in the middle. No, man, no, bro. I got no time. I left myself 5 to get there, and these people never let me. I know they know that I'll do anything I can. Strangers now full of rage, man, I should let it slide. When I get too pent up on the inside, man, I should let it all go. Go, 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 go. When I'm dead set on what it is that I think and what it is that I know. Every day is much the same, a little pleasure, a lot of pain. Busy body bag is buzzing around my brain. Ain't it strange to have a real fascination with a merry-go-round turn to a race, and it's a day too late, a dollar too short, a step too soon. Pick a horse, I'll race you to the moon. Loser get the boot, and then the winner gets the prize. Wait, we're on a merry-go-round, right? I should let it slide. When I get too pent up on the inside, man, I should let it all go. Go, 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 go. When I'm dead set on what it is that I think and what it is. what it is that I know. And what it is that I know. And what it is that I know. And what it is that I know. Something takes control, fools you that you're in it. Choose your battles wisely, for it'll say that you must win it. Do you want some calm, or do you want some conflict? You can choose what you want, puppy. Choose what you want, puppy. Choose what you want, puppy. Oh, yeah. Man, you should let it slide. When you get too pent up on the inside, man, you should let it all go. Go, 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 go. When you're dead set on what it is that you think, and what it is that you know, and what it is that you know. You get so dead set on what it is that you know. And every day is plotting, scheming. Don't you ever get to taste the fruit of all your endless daydreaming? How can you expect to get ahead when the future is a fact under your forehead? You don't know what you know, hey, but it's all the same. It has a name and it bears repeating. Observe your mind and stop your thinking. You should let it slide. When you get too pent up on the inside, man, you should let it all go. Go, 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 go. When you're dead set on what it is that you think and what it is that you know. 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 All right, thanks a lot. I got a few more for you. And then if you want, I got a few more after that. And then maybe another one, but that's pretty much it. It's exhausting playing music that you love for people who are enjoying it. I haven't done that in a while. I was going to do this one. This is a cover tune. I appreciate that. You got a fast car, and I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, and I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at a convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. He lives with a bottle, that's the way it is. He said his body's too old for working. I said his body's too young to look like his. But mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. 'Cause I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights laying out before us, and your heart felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We gon' cruise and entertain ourselves. You still ain't got a job. And I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. You got a fast car, and I got a job that pays all our bills. You stay out drinking late at the bar, see more of your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. So take your fast car and keep on driving. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car, but is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. Thank you. Side mama ever since about the day I was born. Always headed for a bright light, wondering what it might have in store. Through the dark of the dead-end roads and the people who are not what they seem. Left myself alone again with me. And I was looking for a bright side, mama, when you took me in, you set me down slow. Calm my nerves, ease my mind, then you hit me with the healing. You show me what the real thing is. Bright lights are blinding, and I need reminding that my light shines brightest when I see the bright side of you. I was looking for a way out of the maze in those crazy days. Hung around long enough to peek out of the shade without changing my ways. I'm a champion, a prize-fighting lover, and I'm covered up with wounds from the war. But I'm yours if you want me, I'm yours. And I was looking for a bright side, mama, when you took me in, you set me down slow. Calm my nerves, ease my mind, then you hit me with the heat, and you show me what the real thing is. Bright lights are blinding, and I need reminding that my light shines brightest when I see the bright side of you. bright side of you. Yeah. When I see the bright side of you. Your eyes get blinded, trying too hard to find it. And I get excited when I see the bright side, when I see the bright side of you. The bright side of you, yeah. When I see the bright side of you. The bright side of you. All right, I have another project. I have a duo with my friend Haley Jane, and we call ourselves Yes, Darling. And we've kind of turned our show into this full production sort of play. It's still a music show, but we do all kinds of stuff. And we put out a record I'm really proud of. I brought some of the CDs down with me. We have a record that we really put a lot into. And this song is on there. The song is called Call Your Mother. Be sure to call your mother if you have that option. You know, she probably worries about you, or maybe she doesn't. I don't know. My mother's a very sweet lady. She's I just saw her. She lives on a, her and my dad just living on a golf course in Naples, Florida, doing that thing. They don't live on the golf course. They live near. They're in a house. But when I first played this song for my mother, she wept tears of joy. She was so happy that there was a song called Call Your Mother that I had helped her write. And I don't think she had really listened to the verses yet, but she was. Call your mother, she is getting word she has not heard from you. Tell her you love her, just don't tell her everything you do. Don't tell about how scared you were when you were driving home through the snow. And don't tell about the older man you're getting to know. Don't tell about all the drinks you had and all the exercise you're not getting. And maybe leave out the part about the birth control you keep forgetting. Don't tell about the things you said to cool Suzette to get her in your bed. Don't tell about the drugs that you tried to steal, but tell about the way they made you feel. Call your mother, she is getting word she has not heard from you. Tell her you love her, just don't tell her everything you do. Don't tell about how much it burns you sometimes when you pee. And don't tell about your nitrous epiphany. Don't tell about the morning after, the wake and bake laughter, your panties in the rafters, drinking in the midday. Every day's my birthday. Stumbling down the hallway, humping in the driveway. Don't tell about the things you said to cool Suzette to get her in your bed. Don't tell about the threesome that you had in the field, but tell about the way it made you feel. Call your mother, she is getting word she has not heard from from you. Tell her you love her, just don't tell her everything you do. Tell her you love her, just don't tell her everything you do. And call your father too. All right, thanks a lot. That's a Yes Darling song. I got the CD out there if you want to get the album. All right, the show's going to take a little bit of a left-hand turn now. No, sir. All right, I'll do that. Haven't done it in a while. Hope I still remember it. Oh, man. I like mine scrambled in the morning. I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. Scramble, scramble, scrambled in the morning, little drop of cream from a teeth of mine. Scramble, scramble, scrambled in the morning. I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. Over heaven, on the over meads, over the rainbow for some over easy, over 2 biscuits, bacon, pepper, double cheese. Oh please, mama, make me mine. I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning, like your sunny side. Sunny side. Sunny point. What's the point? My brain's all scrambled. I'm toast. I gotta poach up something for these people, man. Please. Scramble, scramble, scrambled in the morning, butter still warm on toasted rice. Scramble, scramble, scrambled in the morning. I like mine scrambled in the morning, you like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning, you like your sunny side. All right, you gotta play the part of Marlene, sir. Say Marlene, Marlene, move over, bacon, want some sizzling. Marlene, brew up the bean. Fresh squeeze me some tangerines. Skillet's hot, the aroma's fine. How do you like yours? I like mine scrambled in the morning. You like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning. You like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning. You like your sunny side. And I like mine scrambled in the morning. You like your sunny side. All right, now can I share? I was going to share. We're going to get into some oversharing here. I actually just put out a video of this for the first time. It's been out. It came out yesterday, but this is a little something I've been doing. I figure I put a lot of myself into these songs, and I just wanted to kind of go all the way in and just kind of overshare about myself and see what you think. It's so funny, you know. I spent like basically my whole adult life. I've just been trying to pour my feelings into songs and really try to get at the depths of my soul. And then one day in Boulder, Colorado, on an acid hangover, I wrote a song about eggs. And then everyone just goes, eggs, play eggs. You know, you never know. You know, people try to knock you, and I say, you can knock me all you want, but I'm trying hard. And you can knock me all you want for trying hard, but I'm trying hard. And what I'm trying hard to do, essentially, is to love you. So stick that in your pipe and love me, too. Stick that in your vape pen if you have to, whatever you have to do. Take an edible, love me, too. I have a question for you. Do you work hard, and are you good at what you do? I heard that about you, Asheville. All right, well, more power to you. I'll say some prayers for you. Me, I was born during the summer of Sam. I was born for the last quarter of the American century. I think I'm Generation X or Y. I don't know exactly, but I was born during disco. I have no broken bones, no sisters, no children. I have no living grandparents. I have no problem doing the dishes. I've never had a dog. I've never had one dog in my life, not one. I've never had a wife. I haven't had a boss since 2003. I have no spouse, no partner, no significant other, no civil union, no civil war, no friendly fire. I have no supervisor, no guardian. I've never been arrested. I've never been with a man. I've never bungee jumped or skydived or scuba dived or hang glided. I've never run a marathon or a half marathon for that matter, or a quarter marathon, or a 5K. That seems far. K stands for 1,000, right? I don't know. I've never driven a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a bus. I've never driven a motorcycle either, not a proper one. I used to have a little Honda Metropolitan 2, little scooter, little like dorky scooter thing, little powder blue thing, and I had my helmet. And I used to live in Lawrence, Massachusetts. And if you've never been there, you probably shouldn't go there. But Lawrence is like this old mill town. People think of Massachusetts and they don't think there's any crime or anything. And there's like, Lawrence is like, you know, got some gangs, and it's had some tough times. And I used to live there. It was cheap rent. And I had my little dorky scooter. And one day I'm in downtown Lawrence and I'm sitting on my little dorkmobile with my big helmet. And I'm just like, okay. And this thugged out dude is just walking across the street. He's got a neck tattoo. It's like pulled out at 20 miles an hour, like, yeah. I have no nieces, no nephews, no piercings. I have no tattoos, not one. I have no allergies. I've never owned a home. I've never owned a gun. I have no ex-wives, no fiancés. I have no in-laws. I pay no alimony. I have no alibi because I did not do the crime. I've never had to pay child support, never quite played a varsity sport, although I did play baseball and a little bit of football. And in basketball, I'm pretty good as long as I don't touch the basketball. I've never seen The Sound of Music. Yeah. And you know what's funny? Of all the shit that I put in here, that's the one that people are like, what? So somebody gave me a copy of it, but it's on VHS, and I'm like, I don't have a VCR. And then another person gave me a copy of it, and it's on DVD, and I don't have a DVD player either, but we're working on it. But it's kind of more fun to just not see it. But I'm gonna see it. I'll see it at some point. All right, this gets a lot worse. I've never shot and killed an animal. I've never been with a virgin. I've never sent a dick pic. I've never taken a dick pic or thought about taking a dick pic. Perhaps I got the notion at some point, but I still never did it, let alone sent one to another human being. I don't understand the appeal of that, but to each their own. Let's all start a band called Unsolicited Dick Pics. No, that's a terrible idea. Let's start a band called DTFAF. I've never done heroin or meth or ketamine or bath salts or PCP or DMT. I've never candy flipped. I've never licked a toad. I've done a little blow, acid, mushrooms, molly, weed, speed, I guess, maybe only because it rhymes. I really haven't done a lot of drugs. I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but it kind of all made its way into here, so here we go. One time I bought fake mushrooms at SPAC. One time I bought fake blow on the strip in Las Vegas. I bought fake acid on the street in Boston when I was in college. I bought fake microdoses at Berkfest in 2002. I do not buy drugs anymore. Although I play the hippie festivals and they give them to me. And I don't really do them much, you know, but I save them. I think they hold some value, so I save them all in a shoebox, and I have them in a shoebox at home. And every once in a while when I'm having a party and the party's winding down, I just bust out the shoebox and go, these are all the drugs that people have given me. It's mellow. Nobody gives me hard drugs. It's all like old weed now and stuff. I didn't get laid at my senior prom. I didn't really get laid till I started singing songs. I never sent a dick pic or had the desire to send a dick pic or to take one, but we've been through that. I want things. I want a poet to say something nice about me. I want to have a kid so the kid can meet my parents. I want to scuba dive. I want to meet John Mayer so I can decide for myself. Yeah. I'll let you know. Seems all right. I don't know. Heard some bad stories. Someday in my life, one day, I dream about climbing to the top, all the way to the top of Kendall Jenner and just kind of staying there for a while. I want to win a Grammy. I want to play Red Rocks. I think I'm going to do it, too. I'll do it. Can you guys all come out? All right, cool. All right. Where's Russ? My manager, Russ, is here. Russ, you see this? We can pretty much fill it. I think we got it. If each one of you buys 500 tickets, done. I want to win the lottery so I can give money away to the people I love. I want to be a grandfather. I sort of already dress like one in certain ways, so I might as well get that done. I want to find my queen. I want to be her king. I've given myself an Indian name. It's Dances with Princesses. I want to see Paris and Ireland and Japan and Australia and Morocco and Germany and Madagascar and Nova Scotia. I actually did go to Japan a month ago. I got to cross that off the list. It was amazing. I have now played in 47 of the United States. I'm only missing Mississippi, Wyoming, and Alaska. Maybe we could all get together and kind of bang that out in a weekend, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I got a Honda CRV we can get in. I have seen in person with my own two eyes Willie Nelson, Ray Charles, Paul McCartney, Ted Williams, Stevie Wonder, Paul Simon, Tom Petty, Greg Allman, Bob Dylan, Earl Scruggs, Doc Watson, Leon Russell, John Prine, Peter Prince, Pete Seeger, George Carlin, Jerry Lee Lewis, Neil Young, Alice Cooper, Odetta. I saw Gwyneth Paltrow eating at a restaurant in Utah, and it was amazing. I've seen Ryan Sheckler surf. I saw John Cardiel skateboard before he got injured. I've seen Jimmy Smith play the organ. I've seen Les Paul play the guitar. I've seen Pedro Martinez pitch. I have seen Belle Biv DeVoe live. I've seen AC/DC, Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, the Melvins, Living Colour, Iron Maiden, Bad Brains, Bjork, Chris Christopherson, Ween. I've seen Michael Winslow, the guy who played Jones of Police Academy. I've seen a lot of people, okay? I'm sure you have too. All of this is true. One time, Colin Quinn bought me a salad. One time, John Tedeschi played in my band. One time, I went over to G-Love's house and got stoned and played the blues for hours. One time I sang at Carnegie Hall. One time I sang the national anthem at Fenway Park. One time I danced the do-si-do on stage with Sinead O'Connor at Lincoln Center. She did not seem happy about it, but that 100% happened. She was amazing, too. One time George Porter Jr. played on my record. I have met Ani DiFranco, Ricky Lee Jones, Richie Havens, Mavis Staples, Michael Franti, Martin Sexton, Jack Johnson, Dave Matthews, Stephen Wright, Rodrigo y Gabriela, Martin Sexton, Bill Kreutzmann, Oteil Burbridge, Derek Trucks, Martin Sexton, Davy Jones, Wavy Gravy, Chris Robinson, Martin Sexton. I have met half the band Fish, all of Green Sky Bluegrass, and nobody from the Wu-Tang Clan. One time I was at Bear Creek with the band years ago in Florida, and there's something about that land. And there was something about those mushrooms, and I was drinking a lot too. And I just, and Derek Trucks was loading out into like his car, and I walked up to Derek Trucks and I told him that he was the voice of our generation. And then 15 minutes later, I walked back up to Derek Trucks and I told him that he was the voice of our generation. And I meant it, and he was very nice. I've never been to IKEA. I've never seen the movie Avatar. I've never had a garden. I've never owned a dream catcher. I never saw the band Rush. I've never hit a home run, maybe in wiffle ball, but that's about it. I've never been to rehab. I want to be the guy in the acro yoga vid. I played 206 shows in 2006. I played a ton before then and a ton ever since. I went to Machu Picchu this year and I wept. I did. Something going on. I'll never be an uncle at this point. I guess I'll never learn the Macarena either or the electric slide. Never to my knowledge have I done the mashed potato. I've never learned how electricity works or carpentry. I've never freestyle rapped or done the jitterbug. I did do the Running Man, and I can do a backspin. I've never won that Grammy, not yet at least. I've never been to Asia. I've never seen the band Asia. I've never seen the band Toto or been to Africa. Oh, Rosanna. I've never sat and watched the entire movie Fantasia or The Sound of Music, but I should. I know I should, and I really want to. I've never played a wind instrument. I never really played the drums. Never considered myself a player, but I have crushed a lot. I spent most of the last 20 years driving. My tour bus is now that Honda CRV. I moved up from the Honda Fit, a little more spacious, a little better in the snow. Thank you very much for that. It's going really well these days. I've never owned a home. I've never had a kid. I've never had a mortgage. I never got someone pregnant. I never got an F in school, not one. I got one D in college in a class called military history. That class sucked. I've never learned to dance salsa. Never once. Wait, actually, that's not true. There was somebody here tonight who tried to teach me how to dance salsa. So I did learn, and I think I had it down at one point, but I forgot it. So anyway, I've never once have I watched Two Girls, One Cup. I don't think I'm going to either. I try to stay away from porn. I try to stay away from random hookups, but I haven't been doing the best job of that lately. That's when I wrote this. We're good now. It's totally chill. I try not to let the rage get to me. I try to love my neighbor, and to love my enemy, and to not have enemies, and to keep my enemies close, and to not isolate myself, and yet to hold my own space. I try not to be nosy. I try to stay interested. I try to wrap my head around all the crazy shit that's going on. I try not to despair. I try to have hope. I want to believe that we're not ruining the earth and it's just all over now and that's it. I want to believe that our president just has this scared inner child who needs love and help and understanding. And I want to believe and honor that on a human level, but he acts like such a dick all the time that it just makes it hard to connect humanly. You know, I'm not talking about politics either. It's just like, it's a daily bummer. But we try. And we put on our clothes for the day and we soldier on and we smile at strangers, and I want to live in peace in this moment. And I want to have a garden someday, and I want to have grandchildren. I want to know that we have a planet that's worth them living in. I want to be better. I want to stay the same. I want to be independent. I want you to like me. I want to not care if you like me. I want to fight with rage. I want to stand in peace. I want to stay here in town, but I have to keep moving and get to Charlotte tomorrow. And it's I always wish I had more time to spend in Nashville. I mean, I like Charlotte too, but this town is just so freaking cool. It's really awesome. And I guess all I'm trying to say is that I'm trying. And I hope that you're trying. Or in a Zen way, I hope that you're not trying. They say the world's gone to shit, but I'm not buying it. Some kids, I assume, still wake up in the morning and go play outside. My body feels like shit some days, but I'm trying. I'm putting one foot in front of the other, and I'm trying. And my name is Ryan, and I'm going to get back to the music now. Thank you very much. This is an authentic Massachusetts reggae song. Jody, you're still so well behaved, it's amazing. Sweet little songbird sitting on a wire, sing a fire from your belly so small. Sound waves roll and the waves spread wider. You sing a song until it's 6 feet tall, and the walking, stomping, stalking down the sidewalk, wearing clothes sitting side by side now. Fly little songbirds on to the next stop. You sing a song and look each other in the eye like, who all can tell you not to sing your story? Who all can tell you that you're singing off key? You are the dancer, you are not the dancer. You are the song, not the one who sings. Be are you, tipple song, songbird. You want to take this one? Songbird. Now be are you, tipple song, songbird. Oh, you tell the truth. You tell the truth. Me man Trini got their wild imagination. He think they looking when he walk on by. He think the world is one big mirror. Him get upset and then he don't feel right when he walking, talking, stalking down the sidewalk, sporting clothes, strutting stride by stride. I tell him, Trini, you are not what you consider. I stop him dead and when I look him in the eye and say, who all can tell you not to sing your story? Who all can tell you that you're singing off key? You are the dancer, you are not the dancer. You are the song, not the one who sings. Be are you, tipple song, songbird. All right, your turn. Okay, just your turn. No, you tell the truth. You get upset and then you don't feel right. You try to fly up straight and you fly up tight. You try to talk about life like it's all in advance. Life is the dance, and you are the dance. So be on you, tipple song, songbird. Now be on you, tipple song, songbird, songbird, songbird. Now be on you, tipple song, songbird. No, you tell the truth. tell the truth. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, everybody. I'll leave you with this one. Haven't done this in a while. Thank you so much for coming down here tonight. I want to thank Jeff for having me. Everybody here at Ambrose West. The old place I used to play across town was called the Altamont, which in retrospect is like a tough name for like a music thing. Anyway. Desmond has a barrel in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond says to Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand, singing out, oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jeweler store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, and takes it back to Molly waiting at the door. And as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Sing what? Oh, la dee, oh, la da. Oh, la dee, oh, la da, life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids living in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Ha, ha, ha. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. I would screw that part up. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she's still singing with the band. In a couple of years, they have built a home, sweet home, with a couple of kids living in the yard. Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Molly lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer with the band. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Oh, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Oh, la, la, how the life goes on. But if you want someone, take oh, blah dee, blah da. Thank you. Hey, thank you all so much. Asheville, love you. You're always great. You're so good to me. Jeff's always so good to me here, and just thanks for coming out, everybody. I appreciate it. One more time for Danielle for opening up the evening, too. And Keith doing the sound. My man Russ is here helping me out. He's out doing the merch. Whatever I don't sell, I got to try to fly back with, and it's hard with vinyl, so that's all I'll say. All right, what do you guys want to hear? Okay. All right, I got it. I've heard all of them, and I'm processing. I'm going to play them all in one big medley. I'll do a few more then if you want. I love playing, so cool. But no pressure. I know it's Friday night. You got stuff you got to do. You got to get home. Someone said Together at least, and I love playing that one. So I don't do that one a lot, so I'd love to do that one. And then something else will happen after this. You're all such a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. Welcome. So nice. It really is like, I don't know what I'm about to say, but I've been on the road basically like the last 16, this will be 17 years this year, and that I've been making a living from playing music, and it's just like such a blessing. And Jeff's been booking me since nobody was coming out, and so it's good that this goes to show you that if you play places that are small enough, you can just sell them out, and everything is amazing. No, it really is a blessing. Now I don't even mean to make fun of it. Thank you for coming out. That's all. This one, I put out a record called I Was Just Leaving, and I'm really proud of that record. Anders Osborne produced it, and I really feel like my heart is on that record, and the song's on there. Wish that we were fine. That wouldn't mean we were together at least. We could be riding on a roller coaster headed back east. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong. Wandering together at least. Mad in Arizona, lost in Carolina, wandering together at least. And I wish that we were raging. Does that might mean you were raging at me? We're birds in cages, acting our age, just not how they said it would be. In the middle when the pain comes, wondering where it came from, wandering together at least. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong, wandering together at least. Stand by whatever you choose, it's better to lose than not love at all. Sometimes you sing the blues alone. Stand by the betterment blues. There are no fools, just people who fall. And everybody sings the blues alone. We are never alone. No, we are never alone. At least that's what they say. They say we're never alone. Not today anyway. wish that you were riding over on that messed up motor, grinding your teeth. Maybe I'd calm you down, safe and sound for the time being at least. Leaving California, lost in Carolina, wandering together at least. In the middle of a rainstorm, wondering where we went wrong, wandering together at least. Wandering together at least. Wandering together at least. Wandering together at least. I wrote this song 17 years ago. I'm 42 years old now. Feels pretty good. Stuff hurts more though, it does. It's like my knees hurt. My knees feel tired in the morning when I haven't walked anywhere the night before. I get hungover from ice cream. What's that shit about? Cool. Take me under and make me understand. I get hungover from booze too, actually. Block my lungs off and make me appreciate the air. Show me the way to touch my toes. Make it a little bit easier now, this pain it ever grows. Show me the way to do the things I've always wanted to do. Open up my eyes, tell me all about these lies that I've been telling. Buying into fantasies and those dreams my own demons were selling. Show me the way to spread my wings. Make me wonder how I never trusted those things. I know that I could fly the highest if I'm only given the time. The time. And it's gonna take microphones and stages and many people rearranging what their plans are for the nighttime. Hope they show up at the right time and I'll sing them my song and I hope they sing along. I know they always sing along in my imagination. Though half the people in here are singing them back. And take me under and make me understand. You take this one. Show me the way to touch my toes. Make it a little bit easier now, this pain it ever grows. Show me the way to do the things I always thought that I could do. That I could do, yeah. That I could do. Now, la da 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 da. gonna take microphones and stages, and many people rearranging what your plans are for the nighttime. Glad you showed up at the right time, and I'll sing you my song, and I hope you sing along. I know you always sing along in my imagination. And by any stretch of my imagination, I must always pour my whole stuff into every destination. Make a little bit easier now. Stretch my limbs into wings, into wings, into wings, into wings. La da 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 da. Now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night. I got one more I want to do for you. Actually, I'm working on a new record, and it's coming out this year. If it's the last thing I do, but we went into a studio in Southern Vermont, and we laid down basic tracks for 15 new songs, and I don't know how much of it's going to be on the record or what I'm working on it. It's a lot to go through, but this one will be on there. This song is called Perfect. I wrote this song. It's been a hell of a year. I don't really get like the travel bug because I travel so much for this job, so I get to see a lot of cool stuff, but then these opportunities fall in my lap and I get to go other places. I got hired to go play a gig in Japan, and I went to Costa Rica. And then, and in the middle of the year, I went to Peru, and I wrote this song when I was on the back of a horse in Peru, and it has nothing to do with the song, but I just think that sounds really cool. As far as I can tell, you're perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect. It's okay, you're not perfect, but still. Men are supposed to be strong. Women are supposed to be perfect, and you're perfect, as far as I can tell. And I know you shine a different kind of light when you're not around all of these strangers. When the sun goes down and the moon is at its brightest, I know how an attitude changes. Believe me, I do. Still, I think you're perfect, and I know you're not perfect, and that's what's perfect about you. I need to get to the gym so I can get strong, so I can meet a lady who's luscious and long, and we can take pictures by the sea while the red sun sets so perfectly. But I look into the mirror now, and what looks back? 5 foot nothing with 40-ounce abs. I'll do my work, but it might take long, and I can act like a jerk when I don't feel strong. And I know I feel a different kind of right when I ease up on expectations. When I'm in my underwear by refrigerator light and I forget about all of my graces. Oh, I'm a sight to see. I gotta work on my core. I sort of dribble when I pee. And apparently I snore. But I'm perfect. And I know I'm not perfect. And that's what's perfect about me. Perfect messed me up. I'm not gonna lie, for so long I just beat myself up and held myself to where I never could be. And it took a good shrink to point it out to me. And he helped me with my head, and he helped me with my sight. And I'll tell you what he said that turned on my light. He said, if things don't have to be perfect, it's a lot easier. for them to be right. And I know we shine a different kind of light when we realize we're not in danger. Do your work, try to get it right, but take it as an education. We're all still in school. Sit up straight and try not to drool, 'cause you're perfect. And I know you're not perfect. And that's what's perfect about you. 'Cause you're perfect. I know you're not perfect. And that's what's perfect about you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.